feel crooked.
Your.
Which way?
Your jaw needs to move a little bit more towards your left. Yeah. In fact, just shove the whole nose to the left. Because it's not centered on your nose bridge. Yeah, just like shove the entire system over.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Ah, I see it now. And when I talk, it talks.
It does. Like, it's really, really responsive. You're gonna love watching this.
Really?
Yeah.
That was exciting.
Alright, look at me again. Okay, yeah, so your chin is lopping a little to the right.
I think that's the foam.
Yeah,
I
so
was trying to trim it earlier.
if we could, I think it's the frame. If we could just, like I said, reinforce it with just a little something, it won't bend anymore. But it looks great.
My issue was having, yeah.
Maybe not even there, but just on the inside near the top of its chin.
Well, this is where the springs are pulling in on it.
Mm-hmm. Mine's doing the same thing.
Yeah.
The springs mixed with the elastic are kind of making it warble. Looks great from the side, too. The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is how open the back of your head is. Will it look smooth when you fur it?
Well, the fur on the back of the head is going to be a lot longer.
Okay.
So I think, because it's going to be short up to here, short maybe up to here.
Oh, okay, and then you're going to let it get longer.
Taper out longer.
Okay.
Yeah, that little bit of a shepherd's mane going on here.
Yeah.
And I think that'll help cover it up. I do think I'm going to round it off back here. It's kind of...
Yeah, mine is the same way. It needs to be rounded off.
Yeah, I might just slope it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Looks good, though. With the way your ears are, you could actually do what I did and cut a little seam on the inside back of the ear for ventilation. Yeah, and then when you fur it, you can just fur it beyond that point, but it won't be tapped down anything, so there still will be ventilation because of how domed yours are.
I can't wait to get the eyes in. I just got to figure out what to do for eyes.
Mesh? That, or sheer fabric. I've seen a lot of people do stuff like that.
I have no nose.
No.
I can't smell anything. I'm naked.
Actually, that's not untrue. There's no fur.
Hmm?
There's no fur, so it's naked.
Exactly. I'm naked. Don't look at me.
Looks great, though.
Rah, rah, rah. Rah. I love this one. I'm going to take it off. It's really hot with balaclava, though.
Yeah, I imagine. Does the balaclava actually make it better, though?
Yes, it goes on a lot smoother and a lot easier. Especially now that I've covered up those barbs on the plastic mesh.
Mm-hmm.
So taking it off is a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it slid right off. That was pretty good.
Yep, yep.
And then putting it on's also 100 times easier.
Well, you know what we could do now is you could go ahead and make the inside of the mouth, since we're still waiting on fur.
Well, we also need the felt that I don't have.
Guess we gotta go shopping.
For the umpteenth time in 2 days. This jaw's gonna drive me nuts.
I really like the movable jaw, but I think for the next one, I want to do a non-moving jaw.
Well, I still want to do a moving jaw. I just want to do a different technique.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do think the springs are causing it to warp.
Yeah. It was a good style that, well, you know what, we could even change it now while we're still in transition. What I've seen a lot of people do, most people do, is brads and rubber bands.
I just worry about the durability of rubber bands. I don't know how long it's going to last before the rubber bands dry out and snap. Because that's what they do, they get dry.
We could try elastic, stuff that's not as hardcore as what we have. It lasts a lot longer. And if it's the thin stuff, it'll just stretch as we want it to, snap back when we want it to. But it won't warp the mesh frame.
Or maybe next time we could stilt this like we're talking about, only do it ahead of time. Anticipate the warping. Or we could just do a mobile jaw and a balaclava.
I know exactly what suit I want to do next. I just don't know if I want to make it my size or your size.
What's that?
I have to edit the video now.